Hey guys, Nicholas Vestgaard or MTG Geek here, and today we're going to look at Commander 2014 spoilers. So, sorry guys, it has been a while since I made videos. I am actually sick right now. I'm sorry about that, but I felt that I had to make a video or two, so, I'm doing it for you guys. So, we're just going to look at some of the spoilers of the Commander 2014 decks. I know the whole deck lists are spoiled, but I'm just going to look at some of the cards I'm interested in and all the planeswalkers except for Teferi because we have looked at him before. So, firstly, going to look at Nahiri the Lithomancer. She's a 5-mana 3 loyalty planeswalker with +2. Put that 1 white core soldier creature token onto the battlefield. You may attach an equipment you control to it. This seems really strong, and if you haven't noticed, this is Stoneforge Mystic, and I think that's so awesome. Many people were speculating on that Stoneforge Mystic was the Lithomancer, and the Lithomancer was also the third planeswalker who helped seal away the Eldrazi together with Sorin and Ugin. And this is probably going to be a really good commander in the commander decks, or at least the commander decks with a lot of equipments and art and etc. So I'm really excited to see how this will work in those kind of builds. It'll be interesting, and it seems that this is kind of a equipment and a weenie deck with lots of tokens and life gain, like really white deck, which I'm actually really happy about, and I'm going to buy the white deck. Let's just go on to the second ability, which is -2. You may put an equipment card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. So that means if you've lost something really strong, like a sword or a battle skull or something really strong which you want to have back, you can just get it straight back, which is really good. And then -10, put a colorless equipment artifact token named Stoneforge Blade onto the battlefield. It has indestructible, and the equipped creature has +5/+5 and has double strike and equip 0. There's not really any much I can say about that. It's just really strong, and as all of the other commanders or the planeswalker commanders have, Nahiri the Lithomancer can be your commander, because usually planeswalkers can't be your commander. So we're gonna jump right across to Teferi and go to Nixilis the Black Oath. He's a 5-mana planeswalker Nixilis, a tree, and has a 3 loyalty. He has +2. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life equal to the life lost this way. His -2, put a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. You lose 2 life. You get an emblem with 1 and 1 black. Sacrifice a creature. You gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. Obnixilis of the Black Oath can be your commander. Well, I think the emblem is really strong, but I kind of think the +2 ability is really boring. It's not that strong. I think they could have made that better, but at least it's fine. Then we're going to go to Daretti Scrap Savant. He's a 4-mana planeswalker with 3 loyalty. He's a planeswalker Daretti. Discard up to 2 cards. Or +2, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. -2, sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return target artifact from your graveyard to the battlefield. You get an emblem with, whenever an artifact is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, return that card to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. And Daretti Scrap Savant can be your commander. Well, I think this is really cool because the red deck is based around artifacts, and mono red commanders usually are, because red is not as strong on its own. And as we know, they're going to print a Wormcall engine inside that deck. It's going to be really strong, because if your Wormcall dies, you get 2 tokens and then you get it back, and then it will just be really unfair. So that was Daretti. Let's go to Frelise, Llanowar's Fury. Well, she's a 5-mana planeswalker with 3 loyalty, and she has +2. Put a 1/1 elf druid creature token onto the battlefield with tap add 1 green to your mana pool. Basically, you put an Elvish Mystic token onto the battlefield, which I think is really, really strong. Then -2, destroy target artifact enchantment, which also can be good. And -6, so not that high cost to get an ultimate. Draw a card for each green creature you control, which is strong. At least if you made many elf druids, and green doesn't have that much card draw, which this looks really strong. And of course, Fairly's Llanowar's Fury can be your commander. Okay, so let's continue. Now I'm just going to talk about cards I'm really interested in, like Jasal Goldmane. He's Johnny's brother, and I was really, really happy to see him getting printed as a card, because he's a 4-mana, first strike, legendary creature, cat warrior. He's a 4/4, and for 5 mana, attacking creatures you control get +X until the end of turn, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Well, this is, I want to say it's broken, because in token strategies, as the white deck seem to be, it looks really strong, and you don't even have to tap in to do that, so you can attack with him, and you can do it as many times as you want. So if you really like him, if you have 10 mana, you can activate it 2 times, and your opponent's basically just crushed. And there is another cycle of legendary creatures, but that's the guy I like the best out of those creatures. And then we have we have many different interesting cards. I'm just gonna note right here. I'm looking at the cards I'm interested in, and I really like white cards, and I'm going to buy the white commander deck. So, Comupence, I don't know. At least for 4 mana instant, you print all the damage that will be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn, and all damage that are dealt by creatures is dealt back to the creature, and all damage that are dealt by sources such as instant sorceries and stuff is dealt to that source's controller, which I think is that's really, really strong, right? And then we get Containment Priest. It's a 2-mana 2/2 with flash, and if a creature, human cleric, if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exiled instead, which is going to see vintage and legacy play for sure. It's show and tell. Oh, we don't get it anyway. Oh, you're going to sneak attack me. Oh, it doesn't work because that basically just gets exiled. Oh, Reanimator doesn't work. Oh, it just shuts down so many decks. I kind of think this is going to that card may get banned, but we'll see. You'll probably be the most valuable card out of these commander sets. And it's not that good outside of commander, but I really like Angel of the Dire Hour. It's a 7-mana flying flash for 5/4 angel, and angels are badass. And this, whenever Angel of the Dire Hour enters the battlefield, if it calls from your hand, exile all attacking creatures, which means basically your opponent attacks with all of their creatures, and they're like, oh god, now you're dead, I won. And then you're like, nope, I exile all your creatures, you have nothing left on board, and then you just kill them on the backswing. They'll probably not attack everything, but it'll probably kill a lot of stuff, which is cool. Other interesting things is we have the Reef Worm. Reef Worm is really cool. I like that card. It's really funny, and I love the flavor. It's like, first there's a Reef Worm, which gets eaten by a blue fish, and when the fish gets eaten by the whale, and the whale gets eaten by a kraken. So basically, it's a 4-mana 0/1, and when it dies, put that 3/3 blue fish token on the battlefield, and when that 3/3 fish dies, you get the 6/6 whale, and when that 6/6 whale dies, you get the 9/9 kraken, which I just love the flavor of the card. It's so cool. We've got other cool stuff. There's a really strong black card named Herald. Malicious Affliction. It's a 2 black mana for an instant morbid. When you cast Malicious Affliction, if a creature died this turn, you may copy it and destroy target non-black creature. So basically, easily you can have 2 black mana to kill 2 non-black creatures, which is busted. It's really strong. We have some cool cards. Not really meant. Yeah, we got new Hydra, which is cool. I said Titania is back. We have Fallen on Third Path, really strong flavor cards, and we have the brother and sister Giza and Giraffe, which are from Innistrad books. So this is like a really quick overview of some of the cool cards I am excited for the Commander 2014 sets. So I'll soon release another video where I'll talk about the two first spoilers we gotten from Fated Forged, and I'll also publish a video where I talk about wait. Whoa, what was I going to talk about again? Yeah, I'm going to upload another video with the spoilers from Fated Forged, yeah, and the dual decks Elspeth vs. Secure, which I'm really excited about. So, that's it for now. That's the cards I'm excited for, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is MTG Geek signing out. Goodbye.